guys, Laura here. I want to do a quick spoiler review about the book Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I literally just finished it, but I'm planning on starting Clockwork Princess tonight, and I wanted to get my predictions out there so I could see if I'm right in the end. But I really love the book. I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was amazing. It was definitely a step up from the first book in the series, which was Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare as well. I gave that book 5 stars too, but this just had such a different feel to it. It really developed the characters, like all of them. It wasn't just focused on Tessa, Will, and Jem, which I thought it might be. Um, but it was just so interesting. I love the triangle. I don't know who I want her to be with, which is hard. But I really like Jem and I like Will for totally different reasons. I think that this triangle is one of the best triangles in literature, definitely young adult literature, but possibly regular literature that I've ever read. It is so well crafted, so interesting, so complicated, and I love triangles like that. But it's just I don't know how it's gonna end, and I don't know how I want it to end, and I think that that's the makings of a really good triangle. I also like the development of the other characters. Like I love to see the development of Henry and Charlotte that happened in this book. To see they both thought the other person wasn't in love with them, and then when it came out that they were in love, it was so interesting. And at the end, they're gonna have a baby, and I'm so happy for that. So I kind of predicted she was gonna be pregnant, but I like that whole scene with them. I didn't think they were gonna do that. Um, and the other two shockers was the Jezime thing. I thought it was going to go in a totally different direction, but that was so interesting. I really want to know what's going to happen to her in the next book, and see how Nate's death really does affect her. I was also shocked to learn the truth about Will. That blew me out of the water. Like, no curse. He just thought there was. His sister died from a poison attack. Like, this poor guy, like, cutting himself off and everything. Oh my god, it was just such a good book. Um, Jem proposing, and then Will finding out that he could, and then the whole thing with Magnus. I have no words. It is just such a good book. I loved, like the Lightwood piece of it too, because in Mortal Instruments, they're such an upstanding family, and they obviously become the owners of the New York thing, and I wonder how that happened. I wonder if it's something to do with Gideon. I wonder if Gabriel comes around. I wonder if the father comes out. I wonder all these things, and I don't know how it's going to all work out in the last book of the series. So I'm really excited to see it, but there was just so many good quotes and so many good lines in this book. I'll try to give you a few of my favorites that I like turn down pages. I'll try to make it fast. It means that essay, enough about No Man's Island. Everything you do touches others, yet you never think about it. You behave if you live on some sort of Will Island, and none of your actions can have consequences, yet they do. I think that that is just such an important quote, because everyone's actions affect everyone, even if you don't think that they do. And Will tried so hard to cut himself off, but in the end, his actions really did affect other people. And I thought that that was another line. Just all the lines was just so interesting. It was compelling. It was a really, really fast read. I love the world of the Shadowhunters. I was contemplating not reading the books after this, but I think that her writing in this has just been superb. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where Clockwork Princess goes and sees where it ends. But yeah, no, I definitely like the development of Sophia and Gideon's relationship. I thought it was really sweet, and I would love to see how that progresses in the next book. I really like Cyril. He's just so cute. I want to know what happens to him. I want to know what happens with the baby. But yeah, I'm really excited. My predictions for a book, for the last book in the series. Obviously, something has happened to Magister. There's going to be a big battle. I want to know what happens with Cecily. I want to know what happens with the sister. I think that's her name. I might be wrong though. But I want to know what happens. I want to know how it's going to affect Will now that she defected too. I want to know what's going to happen with that. I want to know if that's going to affect her relationship with Tessa. I want to know what's going to happen with Charlotte and everyone. I want to know how the ending of this book will lead to the Mortal Instruments. Like what will happen. This is my prediction for the triangle. I think that, sadly, and as much as I hate to say this, it's gonna break my heart. I think that Jem is gonna die in this book. He's gonna die, and he's gonna notice how much Tessa and Will love each other, and he's going to give them his blessing before he passes away. I don't know if that's gonna happen. That's a little bit of wish fulfillment, what I would like to happen. But I also I just want to see where all the characters wind up. I hope that Gideon and Sophia get married. But yeah, I'm really excited to start it, and I wanted to get my opinions out here before. But I'll give you my favorite scene, my favorite character in this book, and also my favorite part, I would say. My favorite character in this book was definitely Will. I love the development of his character. I loved how you really got to see another side of him, and you got to see like what he went through when he was 12 to now. It's just so interesting. His relationship with Magnus is so interesting. I really want to read those ebooks that focus on Magnus that Cassandra Clare wrote. I want to read those again or read them for the first time and see if I get more information. He's just such an interesting and dynamic character. Um, I also really like the scene at the end with Will and Tessa when they were talking. I thought it was so gut wrenching and so sad and painful to watch and listen to even. And I cannot wait to see where it happens. That was probably one of my favorite parts. And the other part I really liked was Sophia and Gideon. I mean, their developing relationship I thought was also very interesting. And also one of my favorite scenes was also when the conversation between Charlotte and Henry. I thought that was very interesting and very very real and very very important in that society because it's all about rumors. Is what it's about what people think. Well, I'm so excited to start Clockwork Princess, and I'm going to do a complete series review when I'm done with this. Which hopefully will be soon. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you guys have a great day and keep on reading. And I'll be back soon. Again, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, post them below. If you have anything you want me to read or any thoughts that I haven't considered, just don't spoil me on Clockwork Princess or I'll be really upset. Have a nice day, guys. Bye!